Are you stuck trying to figure out what to do with your life? Maybe you're lying awake at night, overthinking every career decision, every major choice, terrified of picking the wrong path. But here's what I learned from the book Designing a Life by Dave Evans and Bill Bennett, two Stanford professors who've helped thousands of people through this exact struggle. You can't think your way into a new life. You have to build your way forward. Traditional career planning tells us to find our passion, to discover that one perfect path and then commit to it. The problem? This creates massive pressure. If there's only one right answer, every decision feels like life or death. But here's what the authors discovered. Life is less like engineering and more like design. It's a creative process, and designers don't sit around waiting for that perfect idea. They sketch multiple options, they build prototypes, they test things in the real world. This is exactly how we need to approach our lives. Not what's the one thing I should do, but what are some interesting ideas or paths I could explore? So today, I'm going to show you the Life Design Canvas, a complete Notion template I've built based on their book. By the end of this video, you'll know how to clarify your values, track what energizes you, map out 3 possible futures, and start running small experiments to build the life you actually want. No more paralysis, no more waiting for the right answer, just a clear practical system. The first section is called the compass, and this is where you get clear on what matters to you before you start designing anything. Here's the thing. Most people skip this step. They jump straight into what job should I get? Should I start a business? But if you don't know what you value, you might end up building someone else's version of success. So the compass has 3 parts. First, your work view. This is where you answer, why do I work? What is work for? What does good work look like to me? Don't overthink it, just write what feels true. Maybe you work to solve problems, to help people, to create beauty, or to have freedom. There's no wrong answer. Second, your life view. What makes life worth living? What do you believe about happiness, growth, relationships, and success? Again, this isn't about what sounds impressive. It's about what's actually true for you. And third, this is the most important part. Write down where your work view and life view overlaps and where they pull in different directions. Because that tension, that's often where you feel stuck. When you see it written out, you can design around it instead of fight against it. Alright, so now you have your values clear. Next question. What actually energizes you in daily life? The Good Time Journal. This is a simple tracker, but it's incredibly revealing. Here's how it works. For 1 week, you're going to look down your activities and rate each 1 or 2 skills: energy and engagement. Energy means, did this give me vitality or drain me? After doing it, do I feel charged up or exhausted? Engagement means, while I was doing it, was I mentally absorbed in flow, or was I distracted, bored, just going through the motions? Why track both? Because sometimes you can be engaged in something that still drains you, or you might do something low engagement that still leaves you feeling good. So every day, just jot down a few key activities, rate them from 1 to 5 on energy and engagement. Add a quick note about why. After a week, look for patterns. What consistently gives you energy? What drains you? What pulls you into the flow? These patterns are gold because they tell you what ingredients your future life needs. Moving on to the core of the whole template, Odyssey plans. Instead of trying to figure out the one perfect path, you're going to design 3 completely different versions of your future. Path 1 is your current trajectory. If you keep going as you do, what does life look like in 5 years? Path 2 is a realistic alternative, maybe a career pivot, a move to a new city, a shift in focus, something different but achievable. And path 3 is your wildcard. If nothing was stopping you, no money worries, no judgment, no fear, what would you do? Now here's what makes this powerful. For each path, you're going to fill out several dimensions. What's your work or vocation in this version? What do you do for play and joy? What do your relationships look like? How's your health and energy? And then you rate each path on meaning, impact, and confidence. You're not trying to find the best path. You're exploring. You're prototyping on paper. And then, here's the magic. You list more experiments you can run to test each path. These are called prototypes. If you're curious about path 2, what's a small low-risk way to try it? Can you talk to someone in that field? Can you take a weekend workshop? could you do a side project? You're not committing to anything. You're just gathering data, trying things, seeing what feels right. This is how designers work. They don't agonize, they explore. And finally, let's talk about gravity problems. These are the things you think are blocking you. I don't have time. I don't have money. I'm too old. The market is terrible. So here's the thing. Some problems are like gravity. You can't change them. So stop fighting them. Instead ask, how might I design around this? I can't make money as an artist becomes, how might I bring more creativity in my current work? I don't have time becomes, what if I started with one focus hour per week? This is a reframe. It's not toxic positivity. It's practical design thinking. And then once you reframe, you prototype, you test, you try small low-risk experiments. And that's the whole point. Life design isn't about making one giant perfect decision now. It's about taking small steps, learning as you go, and building your way forward. Alright, let's recap. You now have the complete life design canvas. You know how to use the compass to clarify your values, the good time journal to track what energizes you, Odyssey plans to map out 3 possible futures, and prototypes to start testing your ideas in the real world. The full life design canvas template is linked in the description, completely free. Just duplicate it to your Notion and start exploring. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more videos on building better systems for life and work. And drop a comment, which of your 3 Odyssey plans are you most excited to explore? Remember, you don't need to have it all figured out, you just need to start building. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.